Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
It's a spectacular, sunny, and hot day for the 4th of July celebrations that we're having today. But Brandon is tracking some storms. Welcome to Monday, everybody, and thank you for joining us for Local 4 News here at noon. I'm Everard Casamy alongside meteorologist Brandon Root for your 4th of July holiday. And listen, we got some of us that are going to Taco Fest this afternoon.
Yes.
We got some of us that are planning our 4th of July fireworks and grilling out and all of that.
Boating, swimming, barbecues, yeah.
We can't be having those storms now.
I think we've got some pretty good weather, so let's get to the good stuff first. First of all, comparing noontime temperatures right now to yesterday, we are 5 to 10 or more degrees warmer right now than we were noon on Sunday. Temperature is 87 degrees Detroit, 86 in Howell. We have 82 degrees up in Port Huron, and a little south breeze is keeping areas like Harrow, Ontario, just a little cooler at 78. A little breeze coming off the lake up into our north zone as well. But notice 87 feels like 86, so the humidity, manageable mugginess for today, flirting with 90 degrees this afternoon, and battling with some high, thin clouds, but no wet weather. Free from storms, independent from foul weather on this 4th of July. Just some wispy high clouds out there. Showers and storms much more likely through Wisconsin into the UP, even western lower. And that's the area, that's the main focus, the slight risk area for the rest of the afternoon and evening. We do have storms headed our way for Tuesday in a couple of rounds, Everard. I'll highlight it coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Brandon. Excitement, as you can imagine, filled the streets of Clawson earlier today with the annual 4th of July parade. Families flooded into the streets to enjoy the celebration. And that does also include our Kim DeGiulio. She got in on the action as well.
You couldn't ask for better conditions for a 4th of July celebration, and here in Clawson, the day got started with those who decided to wake up early and run with the Firecracker Mile.
Great job!
The runners came out in full force for the Firecracker Mile, some even sporting their red, white, and blue. Shortly after, it was time to get the Clawson 4th of July parade underway. Families and their pets lined up on 14 Mile to get a glimpse of this historic parade.
She has not gone by.
Stephanie Citron comes to the parade every year, but this year is extra special.
She's with her Girl Scout troop, I want to say all the way down there somewhere. It's really cool to be able to see her march in a parade. That's like once in a lifetime thing.
And for the kids who aren't in the parade, getting a front seat to all of the action is pretty cool too. Do you have a favorite part of the parade? Popsicles perhaps?
I don't know.
And sometimes it's the people watching the parade that are the most patriotic.
That's not my style.
This is your style.
I'm not a t-shirt guy.
Charlie Wolberg says a lady sold his outfit to him at a garage sale 20 years ago.
She says, I made this for my husband, but he passed away last year.
And he's been wearing it on the 4th of July ever since. And this is just the start of all of the fun here in Clawson on this 4th of July. After this, there's an arts and crafts fair and a freedom festival complete with a whole lot of food trucks. And then, of course, the fireworks tonight at 10 p.m. at Clawson Park. I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
All right, looks like they were having a lot of fun out there, Kim. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, not so much fun at the airports over the weekend because there were so many cancellations and delays at airports really all across the country. Between Friday and Sunday, the TSA screened more than 4.6 million people. And then here at home, delays and cancellations at Metro Detroit Airport, not so bad. Greg Sollers has more on the tricky travel this holiday weekend.
The holiday travel nightmares continue.
Just so frustrated. I don't even have baggage. I've been in this for 3 days.
There have been more than 16,000 delays and 1,500 cancellations across the nation's airports since Friday.
I don't know who to be upset at, you know.
Gray Helton's Honolulu to Lexington journey, a far cry from paradise. Running into misconnections, refueling delays, and even having to wait for pilots.
Never seen this before.
Airports with the highest rates of delays and cancellations: Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson, Chicago O'Hare, and JFK in New York, where an unattended bag caused an evacuation of Terminal 4, leading to these massive crowds outside. It all comes as passenger levels hit a new post-pandemic high Friday, as airlines struggle to keep up with that demand amid the nationwide pilot shortage. Strong summer storms, also a 1-2 punch for many weekend travelers hoping to take off on time.
The bad news is that they were giving us a 3-hour delay.
And as we head into peak summer travel, the TSA says expect the high volume to continue through Labor Day.
First couple of weeks in August are going to be very busy. Once you get into the middle part of August and then past Labor Day, things get a little bit more calm.
Meanwhile, for the roughly 42 million record number of Americans driving this long weekend, the pain at the pump continues. The national average, $4.81 a gallon, even higher in Los Angeles, costing one driver $120 to fill up.
That's more than I've ever spent in gasoline ever just to fill up a tank. Shocking.
Well, here's the thing. Gas prices in Michigan have also seen a slight increase. The Michigan average for a gallon of regular gas, it's under $5. It's at $4.94, and that is 11 cents lower than this time last week. However, in Metro Detroit, average price is a little higher. Metro Detroiters paying about $5.04 a gallon. In other news this afternoon, the suspect in a deadly shooting at a Texas home is back in the United States after being arrested in Costa Rica last week. Livonia native Caitlin Armstrong, who's pictured here, is the main suspect in the shooting death of professional cyclist Anna Wilson at a home in Austin, Texas. Last week, Armstrong was arrested at a hotel on Santa Teresa Beach before being transferred to Houston. Wilson was found dead on May 11th. Texas officials issued a murder warrant for Armstrong just 8 days later. And according to investigators, Wilson once dated Armstrong's boyfriend, another cyclist by the name of Colin Strickland. Right now, Strickland is not a suspect and has been cooperating with investigators. The search continues this afternoon for a shooter after a DoorDash driver was shot and killed outside of an apartment complex. It happened Saturday night at the Clements Kern Gardens apartment complex on Bagley in Detroit. Police tell us a man in his 20s went to deliver food, and when he got into an argument with another person, and that's what led to the deadly shooting. If you know anything about this, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Michigan State University is set to place a steel safety barrier along a half-mile stretch of the Red Cedar River tomorrow after the drowning death of Brendan Santo. The university installed temporary fencing along a portion of the river after Santo's body was found in that river in January. Work is expected to be finished by the end of August.